Baby, you know about the autumn, when the leaves are falling down. Yeah. Oh, and all the pretty flowers slowly wither to the ground. All the birds that stayed the summer spread their wings and fly away. And the sun that used to shine so bright goes to hide behind the gray. Well, you also heard about springtime, life returns in such galore. And because it wasn't always there, you enjoy it all the more. I've been away for so long, but like the winds of the summer weather, I am back and I'm even better. Well, nothing can break up this bond. We're in a process inside.
I probably should have turned that off after the chorus for better musical timing. Anyway, hi. Oh, gamers. It has been a day. So, that explains the late start and why I might not be 100%. But I won't go into the full details, but at least getting a stream in helps me keep busy. So, we're back with more Vatva. And, so I think the mysteries of cooking has been problematic because... Good heavens. The problem is that I'm trying to treat food items like it's for crafting, when it's... Yeah, there we go. Cookie dough. There we go. Yeah, that's what I've had to do this whole time. Yeah, so I wasn't supposed to treat them like crafting materials. I was supposed to treat them like we did making the flour into a dough ball. So. Yeah, I don't often do this, but it seems like they're alright people, but the Voices Network on YouTube had a really succinct video breaking down cooking. Because oh. That's an achievement? Well, okay. They broke down the video on how cooking works, so yeah, you don't treat food items like they're for crafting on a bench, you treat them like you're interacting them, like putting the chocolate bar into the dough proper and then making the cookies. But yeah, apparently the oven is less efficient, in quotation marks, compared to the hot plate, because this cooks it way faster. I guess the oven's there for, like, immersion purposes, I guess. Oh, hello, June. We just made some cookies. Would you like some? So, although this evening has gone very, very badly, hey fellas, I did have an idea I want to try, because it's another mystery The best part of waking up is a righteous dream. We never did find out the mystery about the meat locker in the basement, and I'm quite keen on making heads and tails of that. Starting to think these, like, staticky signals are my cue that they are ones we've seen before. Yeah, very good. So I don't think we'll be accomplishing much tonight. I have a few theories I want to try out. One of them will involve... One of them will involve buying another camera. I wonder why the digital and photo cameras are a thing. Is there stuff we can be taking pictures of and, like, we can then review it later? Am I gonna be Batman? And he turns himself into a bat. The funniest shit I've ever seen. So yeah, I ended up reviewing the VOD from last night, and yeah, Twitch is drunk. I eclipsed the upload rate by about 9 times over. No, almost 1,000 times over, because it says an upload rate of 10 to 12 megabytes per second. And according to some speed tests, I'm averaging anywhere from 800 to 960. So... the fact Twitch is saying that the playback is terrible, when the VOD clearly was, like, fine. Well, speaking of last night's VOD, I also... I thought the festival in Sonic Racing Cross World was going on for one more day, but no. At least I made it to, like, the 600 point range, I think, so I think I'll get the title at least. But I noticed something interesting. So I was on Blue Sky and I was kind of criticizing the online being absolute anarchistic mayhem. But I noticed now that the world matches are back on that races are way more manageable and reasonable. Like, I'm not fighting through... My robots are JoJo's fans. Send help. Someone out there is gonna get a Molotov or 7 if they're not behaving. The robot seems a lot calmer since he got a boyfriend. They look about ready to break out into a duet like islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. Wow, my singing is a lot better when I'm unhappy. Oh my. Bro? What do you mean, bro? What's up? What's the problem? Talk to me. It's your boy. Oh yeah, let me pause so I can finish this thought. But yeah, now that the world matches and Crossworlds are back on, yeah, races are just way more manageable. It's not like everything is firing off every 2.5 seconds, and it feels like I can actually outdrive the other racers and be able to make it in front of the pack with driving skills, not solely item spam. I told someone to search JoJo's manga and ended up finding the fucking green monk from a CN cartoon. Are you okay, chat member? Do you need paramedics? Okay. I'm sorry that my robots have set off that memory, question mark? Yeah, that's a good idea. Get that water. I still got a cup of tea here. So I'm starting to think my theory about catching William busting a two-step at some point is falling through. Because I don't think that Git has moved once. I'm mildly perturbed. Oh, sorry, I just need to check something out. Oh. Itzatil went live pretty much at the same time. God damn it. They're trying to steal my thunder. I'm a rolling thunder! Still wondering if we should sell the hiking boots, maybe. Alright. Oh gosh. How much does cookies replenish? Oh. I had to use the tray to get them off. Oh my goodness. I don't suppose cookies spoil, eh? Hmm. Well, they don't... Yeah, they take up, like, no space, so they could be, like, a nice stack-sized. I was hoping, because it uses the coffee bar chocolate, that it would give us a little bit of stamina back as well, but... Hey, at least we did some cooking. Let's, make some bread. Yeah, I should have gotten the mittens way earlier. Yeah, like I said, we're back at the start of the stream. I wanted to play around with the cooking some more. Hey! We could make that brew. Whatever that is supposed to be. I don't know what the brew is supposed to be when it, like, well, hang on here. Let's, The brew is the craving of the evil spirit. I wish we had more rain this summer. We needed it. Gentlemen. The Pirate Yakuza game had a cooking Mama Naka. Oh yeah, cooking Majima. Man, I just... Like, the games are alright. I bounced off the last two super hard. Like the Pirate Yakuza and Man Who Erased His Name. Only because the alternate style I just got nothing out of. Like Agent style and the, Squad's assembling. The Agent style in Erased His Name and the Buccaneer style, whichever it was called in Pirate... Alright. Come on, then. Yep. Yeah, you best be leaving, son. Get out of my friggin' array. This is my house. So that was the ghost version this time. But William is still in place. Does that mean there's two different versions of them then? That one of them is tangible and can't go through doors, and the other one is a ghostly and can go through doors? Bro, what the hell? Also seems like once you see it directly, at least for the ghost version, then it pisses off. I was about to give him the old... Give him the old chop chop! I think it's also just the problem in general that, like, the Yakuza games are just not for me. Not for a lack of trying, but because I am just not good at those. Like, I've been playing Absalom lately, and more of like the beat-em-up style compared to brawlers I'm much better at to a degree. Might even stream Absalom a bit. I'm liking it a lot. I haven't played a good beat-em-up since Streets of Rage 4. What are you two doing? Like, for real, though? This is not the Ministry of Silly Walks, where this is a serious science array. How are we spelling that? Spelling what? Oh, speaking of investigations, Absalom, A-B... Hang on, let me, A-B-S-O-L-U-M, Absalom. Like, there's not a lot of beat-em-ups I latch onto. Like I said, Streets of Rage 4 was the last one I did, when I think Nogo and I were briefly playing it in co-op. But yeah, Absalom doesn't have the same level of tech of Streets of Rage 4, but yeah, it's like, apparently the fact it's a roguelite is making people froth at the mouth, but it's like, this is a genre we don't get to see very often, so if the game's good, like, you just don't interact with the meta progression. Yeah, I think unless if we get a glossary update, there's no real point saving these from now on. Unless I get one that's secretly Satan's butthole opening or some shit. Yeah, I really liked Streets of Rage 4. I didn't get to play it as in-depthly as I wanted to because I had the most fun with it when I was in the co-op. Because it was so sick when you could set up, like, alley-oops and throw combos for your partner. Oh, effectively just touch of death a boss. Go from 0 and just juggle them for 3 minutes straight. It was so good! My god, it's full of stars. 'Cause people, they come together, and people, they fall apart. Don't look at me like that. It was weird timing for that save. Oh, right. Something's happening. Oh my, we haven't had a haunting in the daytime for a while. Hmm. What do you think that was all about? Hmm. I don't think this mushroom is growing. I'm replaying Dark Souls and I beat Ornstein and Smo on my third try. I know that doesn't sound impressive, but it usually takes the whole afternoon, so I was quite pleased. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, I remember correctly, that's one of the, tougher fights because of the whole 2-on-1. I see Kerf in the distance. Yes, hello. I was doing some reading and learned that apparently that sometimes the game can trigger like a haunting going on and just there's actually nothing happening. It's the game just actively trying to mess with you. And that's kind of messed up. I love Dark Souls, which is just as well because I hate Dark Souls. Hello, you. Good job. Like, I think it really is. Sorry, I'm fixing my pantaloons. Pantaloons fixed. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to see this Kerf running at me in the middle of the night, but, you know. Yeah, it just dawned on me, considering the, war zone over by the Arrival, treehouse, we basically have a slight influx of money. Not much, but... Hey! Thanks.
Meow. Meow.
I had another bad dream about this game. What happened this time was What happened this time was if you weren't being nice to Kerfur, or like the robots in general, like not occasionally giving them a pat, or actively throwing stuff at them, they'd eventually, the next time you tell them to go fix the servers or come back with the hash code report, that they'd throw the piece of paper down, it would say nothing on it, and then when you next look up, they would just beat the ever-living stuffing out of you. But there was also an inverse where if you were nice to them, like if you, like gave them accessories, pat them every now and then, and stuff like that, they would do more to actively help you during crises. My spider senses are tingling and I don't know why. The sign keeps falling down. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I reckon we should get another fanny pack. Because eventually I do want to clean up the Arrierals campsite there, just because, you know, they kind of fought an entire armada for me. It's the least I could do.
Yo.
Now the problem is that for the other Kerfur skins, I've purposefully avoided looking that up. There's something I did just think of. The ugly activated Git. Now we have 3 cats to potentially find, only because I've forgotten what the name of the 4th one is. Oh, right. That thing I was gonna do. Right. I hate it in the basement. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. So, also from last night, I ended up doing some reading about that pillar we dug up, and, yeah, chat members were not exaggerating. If you let those pillars grow, they will grow. Like, they'll eventually make it so that progressing around the map is borderline impossible. Not sure why Ken sent me an empty email. It's a bit sus, my guy. I was going to ask if any benefit to letting them grow, apparently not. Yeah, I saw also from the Voices Network video that if you just let them be, they will just keep spreading. And they'll also ruin the pathfinding for the bots, so... It didn't seem like there was any benefit. Like, the only real thing is that they give you a slightly higher foothold you could stand on. But that's, yeah, kind of a stretch in terms of any real functional use. Supposedly, there's a link between those pillars and something that's going on here at the array. But at this point, what isn't correlated between them? Now something's really nagging me. Mushroom. I know that since we made it to day 49, the story events are no longer happening, but... I don't know if it's just because how this evening has gone, but I just have this intense sensation of dread in my gut. Oh my word, that is a cool Lanx I see. Star of stage, screen, and hacky sack enthusiast. You know what just dawned on me? I think we need to water the pot before the shrooms are going to start growing. And do we have a watering can anywhere? Or do we even need one? We can just use a water bucket. Let's find out. The short version, Coolank's affiliate got turned off. Does that work? Oh, you missed the funny. There's still the funny in our hearts. Okay, maybe we gotta... You hold the bucket and click... Oh! Yeah, that... Earlier on, when we were trying to figure out the, more of the cooking stuff, I keep forgetting that while holding left click is an interact function. Gosh darn it. Heck frick beans. Hey! We're farmers now, boys. Yeah, it's a bit of a long story for affiliate being turned off, and I'm not in the right heart and headspace right now to go into it, so... At the very least, it does mean, we don't have to screw around with ads. On screen. Very good. That sounds suspiciously like a toilet flush noise fed through some effects. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, because there was someone who had mentioned that some of the effects were made by the dev team to try and simulate noises in space. Oh god. Okay, so there's not really much point into making or keeping beef patty. God damn it. Because the means of making burg is a bit much. We might do it at some point, but man, I could demolish a burg right about now. Like Dead ass. That is on my bucket list. Be able to get a voice acting role where I get to deliver a campy as hell line like that. It really is good. I think there was a game that came out last week, an indie RTS, that was also going for a similar vibe, complete with FMVs. I just need one moment. I need to go rinse up my tea mug. Not much of an English breakfast tea kind of person, but when it's good, it's good. I'm not really much of a black tea person. Usually much too bitter for my sweet soul. Ooh, goo. Well, who's ready for some hot dogs? Sausage. You know what? Just for the sport of it, I'm gonna order in a watering can to really maximize our Stardew Valley. Oh, right. You don't have a watering can, you need to use a sprinkler. Yeah, why not? Let's do more science while we science and science and science. And water and water and water, water and water and water. Water and water and water. Yeah, give me the shrooms. Scoot the shrooms. Eh. I need to, like, come up with a unique viral song for the stream. That'll get us be famous in no time by crikey. You heard that, right? Hmm. Oh, apparently there's water here. Okay. Well, now we got farming on the go. I wonder if it would be worthwhile to start selling some of the excess food items we have, and if so, which ones? It's like, now that we effectively have agriculture going on... Oh, and I still haven't cracked out the fishing rod yet to see how that stuff works. Well, other than the MREs, because we've exhausted those, other than the ones they deliver daily. I don't think there's any others we can find on the map currently. Because, you know, over by Discount Stonehenge, we cracked open all the supply boxes. Excuse you? Oh! That wall felt a lot closer than it really does, but... Yeah, this is the other thing I wanted to investigate, is see if we can see something in the freezer. I want to find out what was stealing all those, pigoos. Not pigoos, the beef. Where's the beef? Where's the beef, Lebowski? Seems like this will be a long one. Triggered a glossary, so... But I meant more like which of the food items that we can make that we can sell. Only 79? Maybe selling scrap is not as worthwhile a thought as I... A lot of people go for lemon farming? Lemons? I reckon we could also get the bow coin generator, whatever that thing is, but that's going to require a lot of accumulator batteries, won't it? Accumulator, please. I hardly knew a later. Well, let's actually look this up then. Lemon. Eaten or chopped into pieces. Or does that mean I can also put it on the crafting bench and make it into seeds? Would that fit in the farming pot, though? Surely not. It's funny to think that elsewhere in the world where things aren't quite so fucky, real fresh Swiss Alps lemons are being advertised with lovely scenery. You can get seeds for most stuff that way. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Okay, like... Is there seriously we can get that good in this game? And if so, how do we get access to the good? Reveal your secrets on how to reach the good. What now? I'll fight you with mouth. Like, I think you and one other person has mentioned weed. And I was thinking y'all were japing, but is there actually weed in this? How do I get it? Do you know a guy? How much does he sell a baggie for? Our farmers endure pants-shitting terror to bring you the freshest mountain lemons. Sweet, not sour. For all their citric acids have been screamed out. The seeds are hidden in the shack. Which one? The murder shack? I mean, that's just a little old place where we can get together. Murder shack, baby, yeah! I have a sneaking suspicion that having a camera down there is not going to lead to anything. The shack with the animal head. Oh, yeah, so the murder shack. I don't want to go back in there. I just feel super uncomfortable when I do. This is your monthly reminder that if you haven't already, the B-52's Love Shack and Devil Trigger mashup. You should go look that up after the stream. It is a match made in the strangest ways possible, but it's an absolute banger, I assure you. I feel like trying to investigate this is going to be an empty pursuit, but I feel like doing it anyway. You can't stop me. You're not my dad. Very good. There better not be any fecking deer that tries to rush through the door again. I'll have to give him the old 1-2. I'm going to find out how to take care of them eventually. Probably not tonight, but at some point. Oh, this just in from the YouTube chat. Noses are an appendage of the face. They are not an extension of the top jaw. You cannot draw a nose as an extension of the top jaw. I hope you all remember that. There'll be a quiz later.
No.
The fuck? What? Alright, you go do the thing, June. I'm gonna find out what the hell is out over here. It looks like it's just past the obelisk. It's time for a reconnaissance mission. Kill curve. Three. Oh, hello, you. Waiting to come try and rush me through the front door, are you? Bro is just vibing. I reckon I could go out there and throw a Molotov at his ass, but that would require going out in the middle of the night, and I'm not super keen on that plan. Yep. You cheeky son of a bitch. Come inside, you'll catch your death out there. Alright.
Wow.
You both did good today.
Wow.
If that deer comes through the door, steal its lunch money. So I've been meaning to ask, are those deer, like, just going to be a perpetual issue for me, or is there a way to take care of them? Because I feel like I've searched around everywhere outside, and I cannot make heads or tails on how to combat them. Wait, it sounds specific, but you see it a lot, especially in anime art. YouTube chat is, that, it's a magical place. A magical place. What was that? Oh gosh darn it. Ah! It woke me up right at 3:33. Oh, that's cute. But before that nightmare hit, did you see like a light with a violet tint to it buzzing around, like the halfway between the right edge and center of the screen? Bit strange how potatoes do more than a hot dog, but okay. Morning, buddies. Yeah, that asshole took off. Well, this is not boding well. Hot dogs have less actual usable nutritional value in them than potatoes do. Yes, but in terms of, like, replenishing sheer hunger, unless if it's just like the, a bit foggy out. More than usual. I think now that we have 3 cats to find, we might, after the lads get back, we'll go on a bit of an ATV adventure. To quell the thirst of hunger, it is applicable that hot dogs are more effective. I'm gonna put the chat on screen for a second. To quell the thirst of hunger. Oh, man. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Pretty good. Stone. So if that is Forest Friend out there, do you think we can fight it? Because, I mean, let's be completely honest here. A being that can only be partially seen with infrared cameras that has, like, sickles for hands, I don't think will be super friendly. Like, we've only seen the thing one time at a distance on the cameras, and then one time up close with the drone. And apparently it had no interest in the drone, which was kind of surprising, to be honest. If you cannot see them with infrared cameras, try a chainsaw. Yeah, I don't think there's a chainsaw in this video game. We're not going to be able to rip and tear anytime soon. I forgot this is a video game. Yo, same. 1 second, y'all. I just need to... Sorry. I'm such a professional. Alright. Well, at least it's cleared up outside. Something is coming into range and then leaving range. I'm starting to think maybe that is our culprit for the damn deer. I need to get some better accessories for the homies, I swear. Actually, can I put a jacket on? Oh, hell yeah. Can I... Oh, I can't give it glasses. That's a shame.
No.
Hey, yo, he loves it.
No.
Someone had mentioned there's a bow tie somewhere, but I have not been able to piece where in the foggiest that would be. I'll have to remember if we do end up starting a new file, if the October update hits, to get a camera set up in the basement pronto. That way we can try and watch what happens when those beef slabs disappear. Are they beef? It's certainly an animal of some kind. And no, no one say, "It is human!" Because that's not human-shaped, come on. Go back to biology class. God damn. Maybe it's like spam or something. What kind of spam have you been eating? No, it's not chunky when I get it. Hell yeah, love that noise. Love that beautiful bean footage. I was gonna say, have I actually ever had spam? But yeah, I did once upon a time. There was like a few cans of it at the food bank that no one wanted, so ended up taking it home. Because, I mean, spam's not great, but still food. Like there was a point for a time where I essentially had barely any coins to scrape together, so not a very picky eater thanks to it. Oh, 100% on both. Nice! Alright, well, let's get the, radio reception back. At a food bank, do you take out food loans? Aha! 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 We got a comedian over here. They did the funny. Our first harvest. Oh shit, I forgot. I think someone said they were explaining how you can find the... Oh, right, in the murder shack. Blow. Hup. Okay. Why did I hear rumbling for a second? This game is not real, man. Hi. Um... Where's the page, Curve? Oh. Apparently Curve snuck right up behind me when I wasn't realizing it. Oh, very good. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a slight backlog. Alright. Let's actually bring you all over to the rug.
Yeah.
We'll pretend they're hanging out while that looks like a marble from hell. Good lord, someone called the space doctor. This planet is sick. I'm half tempted to look stuff up about William's statue and see if, like, I've been wasting a whole lot of time just watching him. Like some kind of weirdo. Hmm. Well, there's something on this one. If you can give it antibacterials, I heard that makes planets red. I'm certain it does. Ugh, you know what? We'll deal with that later. Lemon. Oh, well, there we go. I'm gonna guess I need to bury the lemons, right? Dope. Bruh. And stay out. Thought I saw something different there. So, I was doing more thinking, about those, like, skeleton dog things. Or the fossil hounds, I think. That's what they're called. And I still haven't gotten over there being a possible connection between them and the pink crystals we've been digging up. There's that one time when one ran up to the window and was chomping me through the window, which was totally cool. I noticed it had one of those pink crystals nestled in its eye socket. Can we, like, build a fossil hound? Skeleton dogs are dogs who are dying and got struck by lightning. You're like that gimmick account on Twitter of what is it, Oblivion loading screens that aren't real. No, just meat.
Yo.
Still gotta make it a project to come by and clean up the Transformer buildings. I remember many streams ago, someone was mentioning that I think they were saying if there's ever any rocks or logs out of place, to go up and, like, break them as if they're a supply box. I don't know if that's a thing, or if I just have been passing by all the ones that have been here from the start. Haven't been by in a while, so... Oops. No, y'all don't want that. Do you think the Arrivals would be upset if I took, like, the big knife? I kind of want to take that, whatever that cannon is there, but I'm pretty sure they'll come running back and try and beat me with sticks. Because I actively do not want to do anything that would anger them. A, because they're not here to hurt me, they're just, you know, camping out. And B, they took care of the rocket hogs and flame tanks that one night, so I kind of owe them. They won't like it too much if you take those, but they won't slap you or anything. Okay. Hell was that? Oh. I don't think I'll ever not be amused by looking into the distance and seeing a mannequin that was, trying to follow me home, getting washed away in the river. If I were some funny-looking cats... Those are flowers. Oh. Bye, chat member. These pine cones, man, I swear. Is there, like, any logic to how the cats spawn in, or is it just completely random within the fencing? Random? Great. Obviously, I haven't checked everywhere, because if that were the case, I would have found them by now, but it really feels like I've been everywhere I possibly can across the map. Where are we right now? Yeah. I still feel like I've gone partially mad from where the grave went. That's still so weird. Like, a grave just can't grow a pair of legs and walk away. Uh... Oh, there it is. Well, I think the strangest thing about the fossil gibbs is like the fact they keep showing up somehow. So I could have sworn I ordered in a whole bunch of item boxes too. But I guess not. Hmm. Whale noises.mp4. I was gonna say I almost panicked for a second because my alarm for midnight just went off, but oh yeah, I'm off work tomorrow. Yay! I wish I had like a sincere ale. Oh gosh, in field theory. I feel like I've seen other people get like really frightened emails from the HQ. I guess everything we're getting is very tame. So I feel like we've seen this one before, I think. I'm also wondering if it would be a good idea or not to try making the brew. Because, like, what does it say in the cookbook here? The craving of the evil spirit. Leave the jar or brew outside and hide. The craving of the evil spirit. Which implies that I'm going to dispel something or summon something by doing that. I can't say I'm excited by the latter of those two. I don't know. What's chat's input? Do we make the brew? And then we get mad turnt off it? I wonder if there's anything I can do with the, dirt piles. I guess not. Just looking at the map here, and I can't think of where I have not been to try and find, the cats. Because if they're inside the fence, I feel like I've... Not every square inch, but I've passed through every, like, region and sector around the satellites. Oh, I know there's a Mr. Man out there somewhere. Or something. You know what, let's actually, frame. Slots. GPU slots, boards, and coolers to generate points. What the hell? Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Seems like we're getting, repeats now. Or I guess, like, all the story ones we could trigger might have been, good. All the story ones we could have triggered have, been exhausted. I eventually want to try and find the signal that goes, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs! Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up! Don't you two look at me like that. For a hot second, it's like, what am I doing? Yeah, where's my teeth? Oh yeah, I forgot I was, I had a thought to finish about an hour ago. I'm kind of hoping that the next update does drop at Halloween, that whatever constitutes as the Halloween event, quote unquote, is also not on at the same time. Just because I don't trust... There are two times where I don't trust anything. It's on Halloween and on April Fools. Because I think we talked about this before, but I'm pretty sure the developers would not take the lazy way out and put in a nonsense jump scare. Bald, bald, bald. Well, time for bed. We'll look into fooling around with that frame nonsense tomorrow. Also, bloody hell, I might be feeling like I might wanna go to bed myself. Oh, excuse me. Is it possible to Dutch oven yourself when you're in Switzerland? Oh, right. Morning. Radio tower's down again, huh? It's like 2 days in a row now that's happened. Yes. I think that's the, like, there's many reasons, but that's one of the big reasons I don't like living in the city. Because of, I don't know what the phenomenon is called, but when there's too many lights, in an area, it blocks out the ability to see the stars. And since Edmonton is a bright-ass city, I've been able to look at them for a long time. So that's probably in... That's either Woodland for... That's actually kind of close. Hey, y'all. Ugh. Yeah, I'm starting to feel today catch up to me a lot quicker than I thought. I think we're gonna wrap it up here, but at least we're able to get a short stream in for tonight. Better a short one than a none one. Am I right? A none one. Shut up, me. Alright, well, I guess we should press buttons then. Badonk, badunk. Folks, we had a alright time tonight, I think. Twitch is still claiming that the bitrate is busted. Oh, Twitch, you so silly. Anyway, and we should probably get a new outro screen at some point, but I can't think of what to do with it. So, yeah. Depending on how things are going, I don't know if we'll have a show tomorrow night. And I think we might change things up a little bit. Like I mentioned last time, there was something I picked up I wanted to save for the stream specifically, since we are now in the month of the Big Spoopin'. Estoy est spoopin'. But we'll play it by ear like we always do. Nothing else for me to really announce or go over past that, so I guess that is it for tonight. It's Until is live, so for those of you still on the Twitch side, we're gonna go raid them since they're also playing VOTV. As for the rest of you then, we'll see you whenever next. Oh god. Microphone please. So till then, go wash your hands, go get some water, go take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Good night.